mind. I go insane. I go insane. I go insane. 'Cause they told me you take too much. Yeah, I sure do, so I can feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too, just to feel that now. 'Cause I ain't got no friends, I ain't got nobody, all I got ahead is a moonlit road. When the downtown lights start to come out at night, we go insane, we go insane. And when I arrive, I start to lose my mind. I go insane, I go insane. 'Cause they told me you take too much. Yeah, I sure do, so I can feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too, just to feel that now. 'Cause I ain't got no friend, I ain't got nobody, all I got ahead is a moonlit road.
Alright guys, what is going on? We're down in Malibu today. I would be doing a stream over on Malibu RP right now, but they have an event going on today. And from what I've read, it's turned into a shit show, so it's just not going to be worth me hopping on and actually playing that, doing that event. So instead, what I figured we would do is we would actually go play a little bit of SnowRunner, because I have not actually played SnowRunner on stream in a while and done like an extra long stream of it. And considering the fact that there's straight up no reason for me not to do this, I figured, why the hell not? We'll just do this. So I was actually working on it. I can actually have to turn this up a little bit, the audio. Open volume mixer. I'm going to put this up at 50%. There. Let me just test it real quick. Nope. Neutral. Yeah, no, I need to turn it up a little bit more. Go to 75%. There, that should be better. There we go, that should be good. It turns down for me on my end, actually. There. Hang on one moment. I'm just adjusting the stuff from me on my end. There's all that. That stuff I really don't care about. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put my... So yeah, we were actually working on an event, a mission. Actually, I was working on a mission last night. That's called Materials Order. So there's 3 parts to this. I already completed the first part, and I was in the process here of doing the second part, which is concrete slabs up to the service hub, and we're pretty much halfway there. We just got to go up this road, make this right, and just basically follow the road all the way there. So with that said, I want to get right into it. Let's get all-wheel drive going. It's a good thing I got a ton of power in this thing, because this thing definitely needs that power. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are just tuning in and you were expecting a Malibu RP stream, especially over on FMG TV Plus, we're not doing that today. There's an event going on. It's an all-day event. And it's not going entirely to plan, so I'm not worrying about going to the event and just doing that. I figured it would just be a good opportunity for me to take the day off and actually just think about my future plans for Malibu. Because I have been highly considering moving over to Highway Patrol as of late, and I was originally thinking about doing it in this in the November promotion or November transfer period, but I'm kind of thinking about doing it now. As much as I would want to wait till November, I feel like being in the Highway Patrol would actually be a little bit of a beneficial experience for me. Simply because, hey, it's actually the first department I was ever in. I didn't stay there for long, of course, but I feel like being in the Highway Patrol would be better for me. And it's more so because I found out yesterday I was doing the training for Air 1. I found out that subdivisions, if you do transfer, subdivisions do transfer with you, unless you're transferring to the Department of Homeland Security, which is basically just starting from recruit. You gotta work your way up the ranks there and do their training. But honestly, I'm not too interested in going for frickin' Department of Homeland Security. I just want to do something like possibly Highway Patrol, get myself up to a high-ranking position there. Because if you guys don't know, if you guys don't remember Buckets from ZRP, he is actually one of the department leads over there. He's 1 King 03. Alright, truck is fully repaired. Alright, so now we need to go get the metal beams. Now the question is, where do we go get these metal beams from? Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way over there. I believe the metal beams only take up 1 cargo spot. So, in theory, what I could probably do... Alright, let's recover this truck. Alright, good. All my trucks are here. What truck do we want to take out for this? Ooh. This Voron Grad I was actually trying out fairly recently. And it's actually... this truck is actually pretty capable. I was actually also trying the... Where's the Kodiak? Actually, the Kodiak might actually be a better option. Where's my Kodiak? Oh, it's right there. I actually was trying out this Kodiak with the upgraded engine that you can put in this thing in like the off-road like mud tires. Instead of more like the off-road tires itself having all-wheel drive and a more powerful engine. This thing is pretty unstoppable. So I think... Let's recover this. Let's use this thing. I mean, yes, there's not going to be much fuel in it. Only 53 gallons. I still think that this would be a good option for me to use to go get those metal beams and then deliver them over to the and deliver them over to the quarry. So let's look, where do we need to go for the metal beams? I think the best route for me would be to go down back the way I originally came, and then just take this over here, cut right down there if possible, and then get up here, follow the road, and just go around like that. That will probably take up a lot of fuel though. That's my only concern here, is using a lot of fuel. So I want to have a truck. Let's actually recover this real quick. I want to have a truck that's got a lot of fuel on board. How much fuel does this thing have? Okay, 88. I did put the upgraded engine into it. So it does have, this truck does have a pretty durable engine. So we'll actually use this Voron Grad. This thing will be way better. Actually, let's not put all-wheel drive on. We don't need it yet. We'll save that little bit of fuel. We'll save that little bit of fuel, because we're gonna need as much fuel as possible to get up to where we need to go anyway. I know for a fact we're gonna need fuel when we get down to where we're gonna need all-wheel drive when we get down to the point where we get down to Cross. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in regards to that. But this Voron Grad is actually super duper good when it comes to. Let's just slow it down when we go through this little mud. This thing is fast. It's got 8 gears. I think I put the highway transmission in this just to help save on fuel economy. Okay. So where do we need to go from here? I think we just follow. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember what my plan was. Actually, let me just look at the route real quick. I mean, I could try going through this area, but it's just gonna take too much fuel. I gotta think about the fuel situation when it comes to this. Unfortunately, I could not get any roof fuel extras on this truck. So we gotta work with what we got here. We only used 3 gallons of fuel to get over to where we're at. And I think, is this where? Turn off? No, oh no, not yet. It's just a little bit further forward. Okay, yep, I see our turnoff point. So let's see if this truck can do it. If this truck can't do it, we'll have to find another way around. Over there. All right, let's get all-wheel drive going, because we're definitely going to need it here. This truck looks like it might actually work. Whoa. Okay, that is not a good start. Alright. Let's see, where is this? Oh. Wait a minute. This is not the path we're supposed to take. There we go. There's where there's the road we were supposed to take right there. So I just got engine damage for nothing. And this truck doesn't have any onboard repair supplies either. Okay, this doesn't look too fun. We're gonna head back. We'll flip around. We might actually need a smaller vehicle, if I'm being honest. Actually, you know what? We'll just make a U-turn right here. This is a good spot for me to make a U-turn. I don't know. I don't think this truck will be able to handle that much of a grade. That's right over there. I'm gonna put on my auxiliary lights. But yeah, I don't feel like this truck is going to be good going off-road down this area. But we'll try it. We just gotta make sure that... Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So far, so good. We're good on fuel. This truck, actually, when you're not putting too much throttle down, it's actually pretty fuel efficient. You can run this thing, if you were just running it on idle, you can run this thing for an hour and a half without needing to refuel, essentially. Okay. So, now here's the question. Do I go down here? Hold on, let me look at the path right here. Oh yeah, I think if we just follow this path, we can just make that right-hand turn and just cut across there. But from there, we're going to need to find a better path to get to the quarry, because I do not want to go up this path right here to get up to the quarry. The path to get up to the... Taking this path to go up to the quarry is just too dangerous. I mean, just look at that right there. That is... This is going to be a little nerve-wracking for me. And I don't want this truck to tip over. Okay. Okay, good. So there is actually a little bit of a pathway to get down there. That's what I was partially concerned about, that there wasn't going to be a path to get down there. Perfect. We actually made it down to the path that we need to get down to in order to get ourselves up to where we need to grab the other stuff. Grab this one metal beam. All right. Alright, so there's where we need to pick up. If we just go up here, we can just wrap around, essentially. So we just take this left-hand turn and we follow this route. We can actually go low and put our differential locker on, because this mud is relatively deep. Actually, I think as long as we stay off to the right, we should be fine. Oh yeah, we're definitely fine right there. Oh yeah, perfect. Surprisingly, this Voron Grad is actually kind of impressing me with this kind of off-road type area. This thing is really good when it comes to like off-roading. I mean, I would expect it to be good. It's got some pretty beefy tires here. I believe it's got mud tires on here too. It's got all-wheel drive. It's got differential lock that you can put on when you're in low gear. It's got everything you need for off-road, and it's got a good suspension. I'm pretty sure this thing has the raised suspension option, if that is an option. On some trucks, if you don't know, if you want to get the raised suspension option, you gotta, if you want to get bigger tires on here on some trucks, you gotta have the raised suspension. Okay. Now, let's just look. How much further do we need to go before we hit the area? Okay, a little bit further. So far, we've used 20 gallons to get up here, which honestly, I thought we would have used a lot more, but if we look at the fuel consumption, at most, we're using like 3 gallons a minute. Actually, no, I'm seeing, some areas I'm seeing like 5 gallons per minute, but that's just like very, very slim portion of the time. Like right there, 5.1 gallons a minute is what I saw. But for the most part, we're not using that much fuel per minute. It's just depending on how much power this truck is using to get up the hill. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, what's going on in Malibu? Oh, it's LASD announcements. Oh, they missed Casual Friday, so it's Casual Saturday. So they announced Casual Saturday, but there's a zombie event going on all day is what's going on with LASD. There's no point to doing it if we can't even patrol normally because of the zombie event. Okay. We just gotta keep going through here. Oh god, I did not realize that was gonna be... Okay, yeah, we need to winch ourselves out of this. Alright, come on, truck, you can do it. I did not realize that water was going to be that deep there. Alright. So we made it through that area. Okay, this one isn't as deep. I can already tell just based off of like... Yeah, see, that's not very deep. Okay, really? What are we getting stuck on? Is there a tree just sitting in there? Like a tree stump? It's gotta be. Yep, there's a tree stump. That's what we were getting stuck on. Okay, yeah, now it looks like we're going to be using the amount of fuel that I was initially predicting. Yeah, we'll be about half tank. That is, if we can actually get through this stuff without being slowed down by all the mud. Actually, wait, did we make a wrong turn somewhere? Oh, yes, we did. Damn. This is even more fuel we're gonna waste, having to make this U-turn. Alright, where is my turnoff to get up to where we need to get these metal beams from? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. So now we're gonna need to figure out a way to get this. Oh shit, more engine damage. That tree stump came out of nowhere. Alright. Oh. They put it on a trailer. Interesting. I was expecting it to be like a normal pickup point, but no, they put it on a trailer apparently. I should have brought the Azovs. That way I could have the crane, so I can move the crane over. Go. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a. I thought it was gonna be a one where you just picked it up, but where you just picked it up like you normally would in other areas. But yeah, no, it's just a trailer. So we'll just transport this trailer over. All right, now let me figure out a pathway to get over to. Oh, actually, what we can do is we might be able to get this truck through this muddy area. It's going to take a shit ton of fuel, but yeah, it's going to take a ton of fuel because we're going to have to go through this frickin' maze. But let's see. But yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll figure out something. Oh crap, I'm in reverse. Oh my god, it's a freaking tree stump again. Wait, oh, another announcement. There we go. Now we're gonna get casual. Gonna get a casual Sunday because of the fact that the zombie event is going on. Oh, do not tip over trailer. This is why I was hoping it was a normal pickup point. Hello, my link. I've been streaming for about a half hour. You don't need to ask if you're late. I have it set up to where you can actually see how long I've been live. And I don't expect people to be here right at the start just because I'm a smaller channel. FMG TV is a smaller channel, so. Okay, I just gotta be extremely careful with this trailer. Because if this cargo falls out, I'm gonna have to bring a truck with a crane down here. Also, I might do a dev stream early tomorrow morning. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I would have done one this morning, but I've been sleeping in a lot. I slept until about 10, laid in bed for about 20 minutes, just checking up on my phone on like Discord and stuff, and then I finally got out of bed and it was on my computer by about 10:30. So okay, so now how are we gonna get through here? I got notification on your stream when it started, but I was on the bus home. Okay, that makes sense. Good to know that you guys got notifications on. Okay. Okay, let me just put this in low. We're definitely going to need low range with the differential locker. We're going to... Yeah, we're half a tank. There's no way we're going to make it through. So we're going to have to bring another vehicle down here. We're going to need to bring a vehicle that's got a lot of power. I mean, I think we'll have enough... We'll have just barely enough fuel, I would think, to make it over to where we... to at least the first part of the drop-off area, and then we'll bring another vehicle over to help with the issue of getting this thing delivered. Let me just try going back into... Nope, we gotta be in low. I'm just gonna dig myself a hole because of the weight of the trailer. Alright, let me look. Where do we need to go now? Right, we gotta go off to our left. Oh yeah, I see. I kind of see the pathway we're supposed to take. I want to stay on the... I want to stay like in this grassy area as much as I possibly can. Help save some fuel. So yeah, what we're doing, we're just going through this way. Actually, at this rate, with the amount of fuel we're sucking up, I don't think we're going to be able to make it over to where we need to go. Let me just shut off these lights because this is actually no. We need the extra lighting. Oh, there's a house over here. Helps I got a snorkel on this thing too. That was one of the benefits there. I'm glad I had the option of getting a snorkel. All right, we're gonna need. Nope, I don't want to winch to that. Nope, nope, no. Want to winch to that pole, please. Okay, close enough. There we go. And then... Right, and then now let me just see. We just gotta keep following this path off to the right, and then we should be good. I'll be able to get this thing up to the point where we need to drop the trailer, and at that point I might just bring down the Kodiak and finish the delivery that way, possibly. But yeah, like I said, for those of you guys just joining, and if you guys were expecting a stream for Malibu RP today, there's not going to be one today due to an event that's going on that's really not going the best, if I'm being honest. I was just reading general and people were saying for the first couple hours it was a good event, but now it's just a lot of people just RDMing and such, so I don't want to be involved in that. Which is why, instead of doing that, we're streaming SnowRunner. And I might do an American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim 2 evening stream tonight as well. Just to allow you guys to have some content here on this channel. So... Actually, if I'm being honest, what I could probably do is just recover this truck, bring it back down to where we need to go, reattach to it, and I can finish off the delivery using this truck as well. I don't know. It just depends on whether I feel I'm going to have enough fuel to make it up to where we need to go. Because this is a pretty treacherous path right up here as well. So there's a chance we might actually run out of fuel before we can actually get to where we need to go. And the reason why we're staying in low is just because with this weight on the trailer, if I go into drive, actually I think we're good to go in drive now. Oh yeah, we're good. We're getting grip even with this trailer. I just want to at least get this trailer out of this flooded area, so that way I can recover this and bring it back down this direction. Oh yeah, here we go, right here. In fact, actually, we might actually barely have enough fuel to complete this drop off. Just barely, though. Just depends on how much fuel it takes to get up here. There we go. We got the truck up. And now I believe we just followed this trail right here. Yep. We followed this trail that goes up the hill. And then from this point, I want to actually see how much this will take to get up here. I want to just make sure that the trailer is not going to tip over as well. Because if the trailer tips over, we're in trouble. No, I think we're good. We're using a buttload of fuel though, and I think that's just simply because of all the engine damage that we got. But I think we're fine. Once we get up here though, I do want to just quickly investigate this quarry because I've actually never done a drop-off up here. I just want to see what the quarry actually looks like so I can kind of plan out my route for the smaller vehicle that I'm going to inevitably bring up here. So I just want to... So there's the delivery point. Actually, I think... There's a delivery point right down there. Let me look real quick. Let's just look at the path right here. Actually, an easier way for me to do this, if I go down here and make this right, that might actually be a good idea. Or, wait, if I make this right here, I can just take the route down there and then just drop it off there. And that should, in theory, I should in theory have enough fuel to complete this run. Let's try it. Because I do believe I am going to have enough fuel for this. Oh god. Let's try it out. Okay, I kind of see the dip that we're going to take. Oh god. This is why I said I gotta pay attention to that trailer. Because it almost tipped over. Yeah, see the trailer rocking back and forth because of all the rocks on this road, that is very, very concerning. So we gotta be extremely careful going down here. Because this trailer is just gonna keep rocking as it's going over these rocks. Oh god. I do not feel comfortable doing it this way. But I've committed to it. I have committed to delivering this thing, so we're going to frickin' deliver it. This is the main concern that I have right here, this hairpin turn that we're making. I'm very concerned that this trailer is going to tip over when I try making this hairpin turn. No, we're good. Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah. Yeah, instead of going that way, we're gonna go through this muddy area, which honestly is probably a mistake for fuel, but yeah, we're gonna have enough fuel to get down here. In the minute we deliver this, we're going to recover this truck. Oh hey, there's more trucks, there's more things down here as well. Let's just take a look and see what's down here as well. Oh, it's one of those trailers. Rammed flatbed trailer. Okay. We got it! Yay! Okay, we're gonna detach this trailer and we're gonna immediately recover. Okay. Now, let's see. What kind of missions do we have to do as well? Lost container. Drilling spare parts. We gotta deliver that to the warehouse in Black River. I don't think we've discovered everything in Black River, so... We gotta deliver long logs to the quarry and long logs to the drilling site. And the only way to get the long logs is to go to Black River. So I don't want to do logging stuff right now. More logging. I mean, at least these ones are medium logs. And that one we gotta go all the way down to Drummond Island. I don't want to do anything about logging. All this stuff is logging. I don't want to do logs. Work for old sweat. What do we need to do? Concrete slab ×1 and then 2 service spare parts. That we gotta deliver that to the quarry. And I am slightly concerned that if I use the twin steer, it's not gonna end well. So it might be a good idea for me to use the... Oh, we get warehouse access if we go here. So that might actually help out a little bit as well. So here's what we're going to do. We'll accept this one. We'll take care of this real quick, and then we'll probably go to a different map. Now, question is, what do we want to do? Which vehicle do we want to take? Do we want to take this Kodiak, or do we want to take the... Do we want to take the Voron? Because the Voron has proven itself to be very capable off-road. The twin steer, I don't feel comfortable taking the twin steer. We'll try the Kodiak and see if the Kodiak works, but if it doesn't work, then we'll use the Voron. In fact, actually, while I'm here, let me actually get this con real quick. I'm gonna move this con out of the way real quick. I just want to move this con out of the way real quick. In fact, I might actually sell this thing because we have better scout vehicles to use. Oh, I automatically put my twin steer in storage. I also got this Con Sentinel that's used for other off-roading purposes, but I'm going to sell this thing. I'm not going to get much back on it. But let's try this thing. I believe the concrete slab. Let's go over here. All right. Trailer store. Does not require dedicated trailer saddle. That's good. In fact, actually, I wonder, with this trailer, I should be able to get everything I need. Oh no, I just realized that thing is probably only gonna have 3 trailer slots and not 4. That's Saddle High. That's a generator. Where's the trailer I'm looking for? I don't want a fuel trailer. Oh, there it is. We'll grab this. We'll go grab the service spare parts. And then we'll go grab the concrete slab. And then we'll take that down to the quarry. Because now that I've been to the quarry, I know of a half-decent way to get down there. I'll bet with this truck it's actually going to be a little bit easier for me to get down there anyway. So we can actually kill two birds with one stone. And I think the sheer weight of this trailer, of the trailer, when the concrete slab is in there, is gonna help us out quite a bit. We should, something else, we should not have to worry about fuel on this as well. Service spare parts. There we go. We got our service spare parts. And then we're gonna go down to the warehouse and grab the concrete slab. And then from there, in theory, we just need to deliver both of these and then just go from there. And what the heck? I have a ping on Discord. Probably the 8... Yep, it's the 8-Bit Drummer going live. 8-Bit Drummer's actually doing a stream here on YouTube tomorrow as well. Just to try it out, because there's actually been a lot of controversy going on with YouTube, with Twitch as of late. A lot of streamers are mad because Twitch is changing the 70-30 revenue share for streamers. Where I think what this meant originally, what it was, is 70-30, meaning the broadcaster keeps 70% and Twitch keeps 30% of any revenue generated by the stream, by the channel itself. But now Twitch is wanting to change it to a 50-50. Or I think it was... Or I think I need to read up on this, actually. Did you manage to check the applications for devs? Just asking. I have not looked at the Foreman Productions developer application in a while. I'll probably do that once I finish up with this stream here. But at this moment, I might actually go close that application because we have plenty of developers on the team right now. In the event one leaves, I will reopen the developer application just to get one more person back on. Just to get one additional person on the team. But for now, we're good on developers. So I will look at the applications there as well, but I don't want to have too many developers at one time. Just because there could be conflict of interest, conflict of ideas for a stage as well that could arise, and I want to prevent that as well. But yeah, I will check them later today, and I'll check and see how many developers I have on the team. Because if I have at least 5 or 6, that's more than enough. I have not done anything related to Foreman Productions as of late. I still need to get a timetable together for the birthday bash. I'm focusing all my resources onto the birthday bash because I want to get that thing scheduled as soon as possible. And I gotta go through the DMs I've had with some people. I've gotta go through DMs I've gotten of people messaging me when they're what's the best time for them, so I can figure out a time to schedule the event as well. Because the moment the Roblox event planning stuff opens up for November, I'm scheduling the November event. Oh crap, I just realized the bridge is out, so we can't get to the quarry this way. What do we need to do for this bridge? I want to look. I want to look and see what I got to do for this bridge, because I can do that with I can do what we need to do for the bridge. I'm just gonna park the Kodiak right here. Stop engine. So here's what I need to do. Let me just leave garage. I want to see what we need for the bridge, because I want to get this bridge opened up actually. And immediate damage. They gotta do with the whole form of production stuff. I gotta go through, get the times when everyone's free, convert them to Eastern time, and then make the timetable. And then at that point, if the stuff for Roblox event planning, if the things for Roblox event planning hasn't opened up for November, I'll wait for them to open up to November and then get the event scheduled. Whoa. This truck goes fast, I'm not gonna lie. But yes, I am aware this truck does have 2 cargo spaces. In fact, actually, if this bridge just needs some service spare parts, I can actually grab those. But I think it's gonna be more than just service spare parts. Probably gonna be wood. And it's raining. Let's see. Now I want to get this bridge built. Alright. Let's accept that. And then let's start tracking. Wooden planks. Okay, that's good. That's actually good because I can just go back here, pick up the sideboard semi-trailer there, and just bring those down here. Or there's actually more down there as well. Actually, wait. I have a better idea. We're going to reverse real quick. Alright, this is going to be a big brain move. Watch this, guys. So, as you guys saw, I did see a trailer over there. That's over on the other side. So, in theory, if I go this direction... Yeah, see? There's this path right here. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Dude, look at this thing. This truck is capable as all hell. I love it. I love this thing. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, here we go. I think I got... Alright, yep, we got eyes on the trailer. Alright, which direction do I need to attach to it from? Oh, I think my mom's letting the dogs upstairs for a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and just reverse this thing. Oh god. Gotta move it a little bit forward. There. That's pretty good. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So now, I just need to turn this trailer around. Which conveniently, there's actually a really good spot for me to do that right here, kind of. Is there? No, we're gonna have to find it. We're gonna have to go down this direction. Oh god. That is concerning right there for the trailer. No, I don't want to go down there. That's not going to be a good spot for me to flip around. Right up here is my best option. Doesn't really help that these trucks have terrible turning radiuses. Look at this, I'm having to make a 4-point turn at this rate just to get this thing turned around. And I'm gonna keep hitting shit. Yep, here we go, right here, boom. Perfect. Again, I'm concerned about this trailer right there. No, we're good. So the good news here is there was already some wooden planks here just waiting for me to use. So this is going to be, we'll be able to make this bridge. We'll get what we need for the other thing. Here we go. Perfect. Water over road. We're about to fix that right now. Boom. There we go. All right. We're gonna park this truck right over here until we need it. There we go. Stop engine. We're gonna go over to my Kodiak. And we're gonna actually reverse a little bit because we actually gotta flip around. We gotta flip around to go grab the other thing that we need. In fact, actually, if we're able to, let's just break through the fence. Yep, there we go. This will be easier for me, at least. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Let me go back to that task that we were doing. No, that's not. Work for old sweat. Oh, there we go, right there. That's what we needed. Now I just wasted some fuel coming up here because this is actually just a trailer store. So we need to go up here. We'll see if this Kodiak can actually do what we need it to do. I think the weight could potentially be an issue, but I'm not too concerned about it, if I'm being honest. Bricks, concrete slab, that's what we need right there. Come on, put the parking brake on. There. Concrete slab. There we go. So this, we're killing two birds with one stone right here. Now that we know that we can actually get things delivered down to the quarry without issue, we're gonna go deliver this stuff to complete this work for Old Sweat job, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch over to some other maps, and thank God, I'm glad we finally got that bridge open, so that way we don't have to cross over. That is way safer than the way we had to cross over before. The way we had to cross over before, if you guys remember, was pretty sketchy. And also, for those of you guys who aren't aware, when I was sick, the week that I was getting better, when I felt like I was able to get on my computer, I ended up being addicted to SnowRunner for that entire week, essentially. Alright, is this the quarry? Okay, this is the quarry. Make a wider turn real quick, so that way the trailer doesn't tip over. Which we all know inevitably this trailer will tip over at one point or another. It's just a matter of time before. But yeah, I ended up being addicted to this game for that week that I felt that I was feeling well enough to get back on my computer. So yeah, and I'm completely better from that sickness. Whatever that cold hit me way harder than it should have. I think it's probably just because I haven't had a major cold like that in such a long time. Okay, come on, trailer. Do not tip over, I swear to God. This truck is doing okay. I mean, obviously it's not going to have the fuel capacity of something, say that Voron that I was using before. But it does have quite a bit of power. And we're definitely using that power there. Look at how much fuel we were burning there for a minute. Now, the only major concern that I have is this big rock right here. Well, actually, I have two concerns. The first being this rock, which we're about to find out if this trailer flips right now by going over that rock. Nope, we're good. Another concern is this area right here. It's actually three concerns. Now, the final concern that I have is making this turn, because when we did it with the Voron, the trailer didn't flip. But with this Kodiak, it might actually flip, which is, this is definitely one of my concerns. But I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. This quarry is relatively easy to get to, if I'm being honest. It's just there's a couple sketchy spots that concern me when delivering down here. But the good news is we're going to be able to deliver down here. Oh, engine stalled out there for a minute. I'm gonna have to cheat myself some more money. I might cheat myself like $20 billion or something, just so that way I don't have to worry about doing this for a really, really long time. Because I did kind of cheat on my profile a little bit. I gave myself maximum money, maximum XP, max level. I just gave myself all the upgrades because this game is a challenge by itself. Okay. Cargo management. Got it. Quarry loading zone open. Oh, this is a loading zone now. Alright. Let me detach this trailer. We're just gonna have 2 trailers just chill them right here. Because I want to see what kind of stuff we can get from here. So what can we get out of here? I'm curious. We can get cargo container. That's all we can get? A cargo container? Interesting. So that's what those things are. Cargo containers right there. Alright. Now, what else can we do? Winter stores. So this is one where... So, the service hub, vehicle spare parts. I can take care of that right away. Oh. So there's a flatbed trailer there that's going to have the vehicle spare parts that we need. One minute. Black River. Winter stores. Let me start tracking that. Where's this? Okay. So let's look at this. So we need a maintenance trailer, which actually that might actually be the service hub right there, and then vehicle spare parts. Okay, there's the maintenance trailer that we got to get. In fact, actually, so here's what we'll do. Let me recover this truck. And then we're going to go grab our Voron. And then we're going to recover this as well. What do we want to do? How do we want to get over there? I want to take the Voron. Kind of sounds like another word that I don't want to say. But you probably know what it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the Voron. We'll grab the vehicle spare parts, and then we'll head over to... Then we'll head back over to Black River. And we'll get the, Actually, I said we were going to switch maps after that last run, weren't we? I don't know. We'll do winter stores and then we'll switch maps. Because I want to get into some, I want to do some stuff in the snowier maps. Oh god. This thing is powerful. This thing's got a lot of power behind it. I'm not gonna lie. So here we go. We're gonna get vehicle spare parts here. There we go. Vehicle spare parts right there. That actually didn't do much in terms of axle sag because we have 2 axles back here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go grab that maintenance trailer. as well. It's gonna take us a while to grab that maintenance trailer. So what I want to do is I want to, when we get over to the when we go back to the when we go to Black River, one of the things I want to do is I want to go set up a fuel trailer around that area. So what we'll do, we'll grab something like a Ford LTL 900, and we'll get the fuel version of it, so that way we can have that set up. Okay, we got a little bit of... Is this stream going to be only SnowRunner? Yeah, more than likely it will be. I will do like maybe an evening development stream, or I'll do something else. Okay. Alright. Now, where do we need to go to grab this thing? We're gonna have to go right there. So we want a fuel truck stationed right there, basically. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to garage entrance. And then we're going to go truck store. We're gonna pick up one of these things. I know you're probably asking, Ford, why are you getting one of these? Because it's not going to be capable off-road. The thing is, we don't need it to be capable off-road. This truck right here is going to be specifically a fuel truck. So I don't care about fuel efficiency. But I will put the off-road gearbox in, because chances are we will need it. Despite the fact that it doesn't have all-wheel drive, I'm putting the off-road tires on, and I'm gonna put the advanced medium. Put a spare wheel there, snorkel, put a tall front facing, and then frames. I want to put the... Actually, we'll put the maintenance frame on there. That's going to be less. It's still going to have quite a bit of fuel on board. And then... Oh, yeah. And then what I want to do... So that there. Front and side. Front and side fenders. I don't want the side fenders. I'll grab that. Rooftop. Get some extra lights if we're able to. Front bumper. Grab that. Exhaust. I like the flap cap type of things. Rims. Dude, what kind of rims do we want to put on this thing? Ooh, I like those ones. There we go. Oh, actually, wait. There's one other thing we forgot to do. We're going to go ahead and recover this real quick, because I forgot to look at engines. We want one... Tuned for impressively low... Okay, this is what we want right here. That engine right there is perfect. We want low fuel consumption. Okay. All-wheel drive not installed. This thing can't even get all-wheel drive, but the game is like, all-wheel drive is not installed. Am I missing something? Am I missing something with this? No, I wasn't missing anything. This thing couldn't get all-wheel drive anyway. Alright, well. Wish me luck with this thing, guys. Because I have a feeling this thing isn't going to be very capable. But we don't, the thing is, like I said, we don't need this thing to be capable. We just need this thing to get over to where we need it to go. And that's it. Let's see how well it does through this area right here. Okay, this area, that area, it went through it like it's nothing. Main reason why I wanted to get this Ford is because, you know, I'm Ford Man, after all. Despite the channel name FMG TV, I'm still known as Ford Man. The channel rebrand I did earlier this year, I did specifically for the channel itself. I didn't do it as like some sort of like major persona rebrand. I'm not going under FMG TV on like Discord or anything. I'm still going as Ford Man. This truck is really capable. Look at that. Look at this thing. This thing doesn't need all-wheel drive. Bro, this thing does not need all-wheel drive to get through this terrain that I'm pushing it through. I love it. One area where it might have some trouble is in the water. That's one area of concern. Actually, wait. Is this evening? Oh, it's afternoon. We're gonna skip to morning. There we go. So that way I can actually see where the hell I'm going. So basically what we're doing right here, we're killing two birds with one stone with this winter stores mission. I know you guys are not able to see the name of the actual mission we're doing. It's called winter stores. But you can see the tasks that we need to do, which is actually pretty simple. And I'm just going slow through this area. I was just going slow through that particular area because that area is super easy to get damage from. But this thing is actually fuel efficient. Look at that. We've only used 5 gallons of fuel to get to where we need to go. We're only using 1.2, 1.1 gallons. 1 gallon of fuel. Yeah, we're not even... This thing is very fuel efficient. I'm glad I put in that engine. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Well... We're just about where we needed to go anyway, so let's go back to the Voron. Because we'll winch up that truck. We'll winch up the Ford anyway. We'll help the Ford back up anyway, because we're going to have to go down there anyway. Because we do have the winch that we need. And the reason why we're setting up that Ford there is because it's going to take us, depending on how capable this thing is on the trail that we're taking it through, we're gonna need that Ford sitting there. We're gonna need that Ford service truck sitting there, so that way we can not only refuel the truck, which actually is conveniently sitting. Yeah, there it is, right there. It's conveniently sitting right there. So we will help that guy up real quick before we head off-road into this off-road trail. Hello, Mr. Ford. Don't worry, we're here to help. Okay. Look at that. Oh. There we go. Hold on a minute. Let me just pull it this way. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to change truck back into the CLT. And we're going to carefully reverse it, so that way it doesn't flip over again. And we're just going to park it right here. Actually, no. We'll park it right about... We'll park it right here. That's a good spot. And then let's go back to the Voron. There we go. Oh, what's going on in Fly-by-wire? Server announcements. Alright, that's nothing to worry about there. Oh god. Go, 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 go. Do not flip over in the same place the other truck, that Ford truck did up there. What we're going to do here, we're just going to refuel. We're going to use the Ford's service bed. I'm just going to park this truck right here just temporarily. And then we're going to refuel. So the source, no, the source is going to be the maintenance frame add-on. There we go. There we go. And then change truck back over to the Voron. Alright, let's see. Alright, Mr. Voron. Let's see how you do through this muddy area. Alright, low range with our differential locker on. Oh, easy peasy. Yeah, this thing shouldn't be having any issues getting over there. Now, just watch. We're going to get over there, and it's going to be a fifth wheel type trailer. I have a feeling it's going to be a fifth wheel type trailer, and not one of the, I have a feeling it's going to be a fifth wheel trailer, and not one where I can just hitch up to it with this cargo already on. Let me just look and see. Okay, yep, so we do... Right, we just keep following this trail. And like I said, we're going to leave that Ford truck... I can't even see it. Oh, no, I can see it. We're going to leave that Ford truck sitting there because we're going to take the same path to get out of here. And once we do that, we're going to need to refuel anyway. We might actually move that Ford over to Smithville Dam as well, because chances are we will need to refuel again. Alright. I think we're good now. Oh yeah, easy. This truck can easily get over this rough terrain that we're pushing, or we're putting it through. But just to consume less fuel, we're going to go into low and we'll put our differential locker on. Alright. So now that we've gotten through that area, I think we're through the thick of it. I think if we just stay over here to the left, we should be fine. Or in the center. We don't need to worry about damaging the truck because of water. All right. All right. Let me just look and see which one's pretty good. Okay. Our turnoff is going to be right over here. Yep, I can already see it. Like I said, if we get there, I'm going to be pissed if we get there and the trailer is a freaking fifth wheel. And not one of the normal trailers that you can pull with something like this. Okay, there's where we need to go, right there. Look at that. Okay, yes, this thing is a beast off-road. It's got a pretty big fuel tank as well. I like the fuel tank that this thing comes with. Yeah, let's see. Is this going to be a fifth wheel? I'm concerned that it is going to be a fifth wheel. Is it? Okay, no, thank God it is not a fifth wheel. Oh, it's one of those? Oh, it's a maintenance. Oh, it's like that maintenance frame add-on. So that actually makes things a little bit easier for me. We can deliver both of these things at once. Like I said, I was concerned that this maintenance trailer was going to be a fifth wheel. But no, we're good. All right, let's roll out. Let's get this thing out of here. Let's get out of here. And let's get this thing delivered before we inevitably head up to a snowy area. Oh my goodness, this thing is a bouncy boy. This service trailer is a bouncy boy. Look at it. The trailer's just bouncing left and right. But yeah, we shouldn't have any problem getting back over to the Ford truck. This trailer isn't that hard to tow, especially with all the power that this truck has. Like I said, when we get back to the Ford, we are going to refuel using that Ford service thingy. And then we'll head back to Smithville Dam where we're going to deliver these things. And then at that point we'll find and at that point, we'll go over to a wintry map for an hour or so. But I'm impressed with the capability of this truck. It's actually really stable as well. Yeah, I'm impressed with the performance and capability of this truck. When I next play with Dwayne and James, I'm going to recommend this truck to him. Because this thing is really good. Alright, we gotta go all-wheel drive with our differential locker on. But we might actually need the winch. Just because of the sheer weight of this thing. Look at this. I love the water effects in SnowRunner. Look at the water effects. Look at the way the water moves with your truck as it's going through it. The physics in this game for off-roading are fantastic, and so are the graphics. Now, I will admit, my computer is not the best rig that you can build out there for the money. Right now, I've had this thing since late 2017. And, like, late 2017. We're talking, like, basically, we'll call it early 2018 is when I had this thing. Is when I first got this thing. And the thing with this computer is, it's not the best setup for gaming. I mean, yes, it does have 24 gigs of RAM. Yes, I did upgrade the power supply, add more storage, and upgrade the graphics card from the stock setup. But the main struggle here is the processor. Right now, this stream you're looking at is in 720p. And the reason for that is my processor cannot keep up with both SnowRunner and streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second. That's why I'm looking at doing some computer upgrades around the time of my birthday, or for Christmas as well, to do some upgrades here. Now, one of the things that might not be upgraded when I do these upgrades is the graphics card. Simply because this RTX 2070 Super might just be enough for the games that I play. But I may still upgrade the graphics card just so I can get more video memory on board. I've been looking at a lot of different graphics cards, a lot of 3080s, 3080 Ti's, even 3090s. I've also been looking at those. What CPU do I have now? It's an Intel Core i7 7700, just a regular old 7700. And the reason for that is because this computer I have is a pre-built, and this is the processor it came with. So it's a good CPU. I'm not gonna lie. For most games I play, it can handle them nicely. When it comes to something like SnowRunner, Grand Theft Auto 5, Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I still need to figure out what the issue is with that, with the rudder spazzing out. But more intense games that require a lot of CPU. 2070 Super is really good, but if you're thinking in upgrading, it might be the best time now. And yeah, and that's another thing. And that's another reason why I kind of want to upgrade the graphics card too, is because the prices, like you just said there, the prices are super duper low. So if I'm going to upgrade, in fact, now that I think about it, the prices for GPUs might actually get even lower around the holidays when demand increases as well. Change truck, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go refuel. The worst is gonna be the maintenance trailer. Damn, that maintenance. Oh crap, wait. Maintenance frame add-on. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now... But yeah, pricing for graphics cards is the best that it's been the last couple years. So yeah, so if I am going to upgrade, my brother managed to get i9 12th gen in 3090 Ti for a little over 26 euros and some more stuff. Yeah, that's not bad. The total price for all my stuff, without the graphics card, with all the upgrades I want to do, is like, I could probably do that stuff for like $600 to $800 in total, depending on sales that are going on. Because I know for a fact, the processor I want to get is a 12-core Ryzen. And I know for a fact the price is going to come down now that the 3rd generation Ryzen desktop CPUs have been announced in, or going to be released by the time I get to them. So by the time it gets to be around the time of like my birthday, for sure. But yeah, that's just something I'm really considering doing, because if I want to stream these more intense games, especially Grand Theft Auto 5 and 5M, I'm going to want it to get a better processor and more memory, all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to upgrade the memory anyway for my processor. Well, I think my memory right now is DDR4. I think my trailer just detached. Did it just detach? Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so where do we need to deliver this thing to? Right up there, the logistics base. Okay, so that's good. Logistics base. Come on. Oh, we were neutral. I'm an idiot. We have a full tank of fuel. We got the maintenance trailer. We got the vehicle spare parts. DDR4 is good enough. Actually, let me check my task menu real quick. Because I want to see if this... If I'm being honest... Let me look at my memory. Oh shit, it doesn't say what kind of memory this is. It's 2400 megahertz. It doesn't say what kind of memory this thing has. Hold on, let me look this up right now real quick. Yeah, I just want to look and see. Product details, reviews. Up to NVIDIA GTX 1080 graphics are available with this thing. Hold on a minute. Let me go on Amazon and see if I can find it, because that's where my mom got this computer when she bought it for me for my birthday. Okay, this is a similarly spec'd one. Got the same i7 7700, but it only has 8 gigs of memory. $89.30. Alright, it's safe to say that these Dell XPS towers, they typically come with DDR4 memory. In fact, actually, I might actually still have the picture of the computer I was looking at on my iPad. I may have taken a screenshot of it at one point. There's the 8930. It gives you a lot of information. Yeah, 8930. No, I'm looking for the 8920, because that's the one that I have. They don't have it listed on Amazon anymore. $89.20 FF and specifications. Okay, here we go, right here. Specifications. No thanks. Computer model. XPS 8920. System information, I think that's what's got. Oh yeah, here we go, right here. Memory. Slots, 4 DIMM slots. Okay, yes, this is DDR4. So if I wanted to, I could just steal the memory from my current rig as well. 24 gigs, I have plenty. That's plenty of memory. 24 gigabytes of memory, that's plenty of memory. I could save some money by bringing up the memory as well. Oh, I see. So that's how they're getting 24 gigs of memory. Okay, hold on. So let me bring up my display capture real quick. So check this out, guys. I've always wondered how they managed to get 24 gigs of memory on this thing. But look at this. This is from the official Dell website. This is crazy. They take 2 8-gig sticks of memory to get 64 or 16 gigs of memory. And then for DIMM slots 3 and 4, they put 4 gigabytes memory DIMMs in there. Like, what the heck? That is hilarious. That is hilarious. 2 8-gig sticks and then 2 4 gigabyte sticks to get 24 gigabytes of memory. It has to be the same manufacturer though? Yeah, that's good. Let me just go to my... Let me go to my list real quick. Christmas ideas. Yes, they're the same company and same speed thing, then they are okay. Because this is the memory I was looking at right here. This Corsair Vengeance. It's going to be faster memory. I just want to look at this real quick and see, I want to see if I could find... I want to see if I can find maybe... Hold on, let me just look this up real quick. Come on. No, I don't want to look at the image, damn it. I'm gonna look for some other RAM kits, just cause. I know there's some that will give you 4 RAM sticks. 4800 megahertz memory? Wow. $2666, that's Corsair Vengeance. Because the memory speed is fine for this computer. Let me just go 4x8. Let's see. Okay, ATEC, that's DDR3. Oh, here we go, right here. 32, 4x8 gig sticks of Corsair Vengeance, 3600 megahertz. If you want, I can help you get a good build done. I'm pretty nerd on computer hardware. Yeah, maybe. Because I have a whole list of it right here. This is the stuff I was looking at here. Let me just... Yeah. You can see the thermal paste right there. But yeah, this is the most part for what I'm going to do with the build. I'm going to take some stuff from this current build when I do these upgrades. I'm going to take the processor, or not the processor, but I'm going to take the boot drive off of this machine along with the 6 terabyte drive that I have, because that's where I have all my games and all the other stuff sorted out, installed at. I'm also going to take the graphics card and the power supply. Listen, actually, what would be the price difference if I were to go for this one? Also, never go 32 gigs on 4 sticks. Better dual channel 216, so you can upgrade to 64 in the future if you need. Because that's the thing. That's another thing I was thinking about doing, is I go 32 gigs. My friend Dwayne is trying to convince me not to go for anything overkill for 1080p gaming. But I've told him this before. As you can see, I also stream while playing these games. So, if you think about it, for the boot drive, you need to be really picky with it. Windows won't... Yeah, because I'm just gonna... Basically, I'm just stealing the boot drive out of this computer, putting it into my new rig. It won't like another system. You have to fight with it, but YouTube, you will manage to do it. Yeah. I mean, either way. But that's basically what I'm going to do here. I'm basically going to build my own computer using new stuff and stuff that I already have. And if I have problems with... my boot drive, I'll just reinstall. I'll either do one of two things. I'll either reinstall Windows, or I will or I'll just find a small 128 gig M.2 and just use that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is the setup I was looking at. Oh, did that good deal for this processor end? Oh, I think the price may have gone up slightly. I don't remember it being this high. I mean, that's, for what it is, $400 for 12 cores. That's not bad. Depends on what you're doing. Sometimes the i7 12th gen might be better than Ryzen 9. Well, I was looking at that. From what I've been hearing about Ryzen, is it's something where, with Ryzen chips, individual cores can be assigned to different things. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard I've heard Ryzen is better for gaming, and I just want the extra cores in general. But I do want to look at Intel stuff real quick. I want to see, how much would a 12th gen Intel Core i9 go for? A 12 core. See, I want to get a 12 core. That's a 16 core. I don't want that. Down. What are we saying down for? 16 core. That is 12900K 16 core. That's a 2.4 gigahertz. That's the clock speed is not the best too. That's another thing with the Ryzen. The clock speeds are very respectable. 4.8 gigahertz. But we'll talk about this a little bit later. I'll probably do like a tech talk stream tomorrow. Because right now we need to get back to frickin'. Right now we need to get back to playing SnowRunner, because I want to finish this and then move over to a wintry map. Don't go for i9 if you don't do rendering. You use a lot of power, especially in gaming. Goes hard. Need something to cool that. Yeah, I mean, and keep in mind, as I was just talking about, I also stream. So that's going to put extra load on my computer as well. So with streaming, I technically am rendering. I'm probably going to stick to going with the Ryzen stuff, doing the Ryzen stuff, just simply because I do like the Ryzen architecture. And one of the things I might actually look into is getting like a small USB hub to put on my computer. Just like a small, maybe 4-port hub, just to put like on my desk for certain things I don't plug in often, like maybe my Xbox controller I can have plugged into there instead of my keyboard. That's simply for streaming gaming. An i7 will do better than an i9. You have to keep that in mind when you don't want it to get very hot. Well, if, as you saw on my Amazon list, I also have I have a beefy CPU cooler in there as well. I have like an air-cooled CPU cooler. Alright, let me see. Do I need to turn over here? Yep. As for RAM, I would recommend going with DDR4. There's DDR5, but it's not yet. Yeah, and another thing with DDR5 is it's just expensive right now. In order to get DDR5, you need to get a DDR5 compatible motherboard, DDR5 compatible processor, and all of that stuff is just going to be stupid expensive right now. And I'm fine with going with last gen parts because things I do on my computer are not going to be the most insane things in the world. It's not going to be the most CPU or GPU intensive stuff. I mean, yes, I'm going to be playing a couple CPU and GPU intensive games, but for the most part, I just want that extra horsepower so that way I can stream. I can stream at a decent quality at full 1080p no matter what the game that I'm streaming is, whether that be GTA 5, Flight Sim, or even SnowRunner. For power supply, 1000 watts is for sure enough. Oh yeah, for sure. I got an 850 watt power supply. I got an 850 watt power supply on my computer right now, and from what I've read, even if I were to upgrade to something like a 3080 or 3090, an 850 watt power supply is more than enough to run all of that. It might be hitting the mark a little bit too close, but for the 12 core processor, I'm hearing that an 850 watt power supply is enough. And if I do need to upgrade my power supply again to get a 1000 watt unit, just so I have some headroom for that RTX 3090 that I end up getting, in fact, actually, I kind of got an idea there. I have a relative. I might make a list of power supplies. I'm gonna do research on power supplies because I want to upgrade my power supply again. That's actually a really good idea. I'll upgrade my power supply a little bit to get a 1000 watt in there, so that way, just in case I go with the 3080 or 3090, I'm gonna have the headroom for running that card in my computer. So in reality, I wouldn't need to steal the processor, the power supply out of my computer. And what I could probably do is I could probably just install Windows onto that hard drive that I'm going to leave in the computer too. So that way it could be like a secondary computer. It could be like a secondary computer for me, just in case I want to do a dual PC streaming setup. But then again, I probably won't need one of those, a dual PC streaming setup, because I'll have a powerful processor. And as for memory, I don't need 64 gigs of memory. 32 gigs is more than enough for me in terms of like gaming and such. Yeah, I'm gonna look at power supplies and stuff a little bit later. Alright. So we're just gonna head up here. What I recommend, try taking from old PC exactly what you need, because you may need it as a server in the future. Or if you host a website. I have been thinking about hosting a website off of, for FMG TV. So I could probably use that as like a web server of sorts. Set that up as a web server, have that wired right into my, wired it right into my router, so that way I can run the website. Oh crap, I just made a wrong turn. Yeah, hang on a second. I just made a wrong turn. But yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Because I have been thinking about hosting my own website, like making my own website for FMG TV. There we go. You can set up as a Windows server and just connect remotely to it. Do what some people do, is make it into a virtual server and then connect remotely. Yep, possibly. I don't know exactly. Right now I want to get these upgrades done to this computer. Done to this setup, and basically I'll just go from there. I'll figure out a purpose to reuse this older build that I have and just go from there. Who knows, maybe I could run a 5M server off of this rig. Oh, look at this thing. Even with this trailer, this thing is having no issues whatsoever hauling, going up this hill. If it meets recommended requirements, yeah. Yeah, this machine should meet the minimum requirements at least. It's got Intel i7 7700. I was able to run a local server off of this, a local host server, just fine. But as of right now, I'm not too worried about what I'm going to do with this specific build when I do these upgrades, because this specific build might be repurposed into something else, maybe like a living room computer. Hell, maybe once I get the newer build set up, my older build, I could probably take my older build and just sell it. I could probably get a decent chunk of money for it. Oh god. This does not feel, I do not like this. Okay, that was sketchy. Alright, let's see. Who is messaging me? Oh yeah, my computer should be able to run it very well. Yeah, this machine should be more than good. And if I need to, I could throw in my old AMD Radeon RX 480 that the machine originally came with, because that I still have that GPU. Essentially, what I could do is I could just return the GPU to, not the GPU, but the computer to its stock form, except without the M.2 boot drive. Because I'll be using that with the new rig. Oh, damn. Alright. Ram flatbed trailer. Alright. Boom. Okay, perfect. So this is a repair zone up here as well. What kind of cargo can I get out of here? Drilling spare parts. That's cool. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm going to recover this, and then I'm going to do that. We're gonna go back to Black River. You can do that and just sell the 2070 Super or use the 2070 Super. Well, no, here's the thing. In my new build, I'm gonna use the 2070 Super in the new build. That's the thing. The 2070 Super is more than capable of... The 2070 Super is more than capable of running all the games I want. I'm just limited by the processor. Okay. Alright, so now... let's go up to Alaska. What kind of missions do I have to do up here in Alaska? Oh, we gotta go over those to Mountain River. So much logging. Drilling site. Okay, so we need 5 oil barrels up there. Right. There we go. And then we're gonna go to garage. Okay, so there's this. If I'm being honest, what I could probably do is just take this Ford LTL 9 or CLT 900 and just do this. Actually, let me customize this thing real quick, because now that we know articulated towing platform, ooh, that could be useful. Let's put saddle low on here. Leave garage. Because I want to see how well this truck can do. I want to see how well this truck can do by itself, just hauling those oil barrels. Because this Kodiak has proven himself to be a capable little rig. Holds up to 5 units of cargo. We just need one of these. There we go. Because I don't have no reason to sell the 2070 Super. The 2070 Super is a really good card. I do like it. The 2070 Super is an excellent card for the money. I just want to wait on thinking about doing a graphics card upgrade to see whether or not I feel like I would actually need it. Which more than likely I will get, just say go crazy and just get a 3090 or some shit. Oh god. Go this way. This looks so weird though. Thing is, you don't sell 2070 good price that might not be worth it to get a gen GPU. Yeah, I mean, yes, well that is true. I just don't know. If I were to get an RTX 3090, I wouldn't sell the graphic. I wouldn't sell my 2070 Super until after the I wouldn't sell the 2070 Super until after I got say the 3080 Ti or 3090 and installed that in my system. I mean, technically I could do that and just roll back to my RX 480 for a little bit. But if I'm being honest, I don't want to do that. Okay. If I'm going to do this GPU upgrade, I want to be able to run on my 2070 Super until I get the new GPU. And then after I get the new GPU, I'll install it and then go from there. Right, fuel, oil barrels. We're fully loaded. Let's see how this truck handles. Oh my god, it's doing wheelies. Oh my god. I may have made a mistake using this truck. Oh my god. I think I made a mistake using this truck. Look at this thing, it's bouncing all over the place. Oh my god, it's just barely towing this. But it is actually towing it. That's what surprises me the most. It's actually towing this thing. This thing is straight up towing a fully loaded semi-truck trailer with absolutely zero issues. This thing, I'm proud of this Kodiak. I'll go to sleep now and have fun. Bye. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling out for the last hour and a half. Well, hour and 40 minutes. Once I finish this little delivery here, I may wrap things up as well and go grab popcorn or something. Either that or I'll grab some, or either that or I will grab either peanut butter pretzels or I will grab just some regular pretzels and we will keep going with the stream. Because I can always get popcorn as like a late night snack as well. Whoa, this thing is bouncy. Oh, hey. What up, Mika? Oh, God. Got a little bit of suspension damage. Nothing that I can't handle, though. Oh my god, that is bright. That is super duper bright. It's not super duper fly, it's super duper bright. Oh god. I should have gotten some chains on this thing. Not much. I was just having some tech talk going on with Zach. Oh, you're just building them Roblox? Yeah, I was working on, I have another game that I'm working on remastering. It was something that Kodak, Slam, and I made, and then I made a copy of it and started working on my own variation of it. But I might continue that in a little bit. I don't know if I'll stream it, though, because I want to grab popcorn and have that popcorn. I'm making models for my Roblox tech company. Oh, nice. There we go. Cargo management. Gotta keep the cogs turning, you know, time is money. Exactly. Boom. Oh my god, I have another semi-truck trailer just chilling. I might actually take this one over by the main garage area, maybe. Oh, I have a Pacific P12 here. What the hell? Alright, let me detach trailer. Let's recover this. Let's see what other missions I can do. Blackbird. Drill rig disassembly. So we need to deliver this over to Northport. And it's over in Mountain River, it looks like. Drill disassembly. Saddle high is required. That's at the oil rig service site. Okay, we can do that one. We'll do that one real quick. We'll grab a truck that can get the saddle high. Can this Ford get the saddle high? Let me look. Oh, it can. Perfect. Let's get some chains. There. There we go. Alright. Yeah, here we go. I want to use the this truck because it's really good. We're gonna go morning. When it's just me, I always like driving in like the morning and such. I always like playing this game in the daytime. I haven't found. I need to find a mod that permanently sets the time of day and just keeps it there. But yeah, we're using this Ford CLT 9000 because I love Ford, so why not? And despite the fact that it doesn't have all-wheel drive, we're not taking it off-road much, so I think we'll be fine. And even them, while we are off-road, we always have the ability to use the winch if it gets stuck. In fact, I don't even think we're going to be going off-road at all. It'll just be very, very light off-roading. Oh yeah, not even that. It's literally all road. Okay. That is... Oh, I remember using something like this before. Is it chain? Wait, hold on. I gotta look at something. Is this thing chain? I thought I saw chains on this thing. Apparently it's not chained. I thought that was chained, but apparently... I thought the trailer was chained, but it's not. Let's see if this truck can actually handle hauling this thing. Alright, boom. Oh yeah, we'll have no problems hauling this, I think. Let's find out. Oh, look at that. Easy peasy lemon frickin' squeezy. This thing is super duper easy to haul. This is an easy mission, period. Actually, part of my concern... Okay, I just thought of a concern. That bridge we just came over, I think there might be a clearance issue. Is there going to be a clearance issue? Let's look. I'm very much concerned that there might be a clearance issue with the bridge. Nope. No clearance issues. And what we're gonna do with this is with this mission is because this Ford does not have a because this Ford does not have all-wheel drive, we're not going to take the off-road trail that we usually do. It's kind of, the off-road trail kind of acts as like a shortcut, but unfortunately, because of the fact that this truck doesn't have all-wheel drive, we're going to have to take the we're going to need to take the road. I'm fine with taking the road because for one, this truck is very fuel efficient. And two, we shouldn't have many issues getting up the hill. This truck definitely has the power to get up these hills. The only major concern I have now is the trailer getting stuck right on this. Or the entire truck getting stuck. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. Oh, wait, we got it. We're getting it. We almost had the truck loose. You know what, we're gonna detach the trailer. We're gonna recover. We're gonna use this Voron. The Voron's gonna be a little bit better. Can you get the saddle high? Yes, it does. And then I'm also going to grab the chain tires because I don't want to take any risks with this. This truck will actually be better for transporting that trailer simply because this thing, well, it doesn't have the fuel economy that the Ford has. It does have all-wheel drive, which is going to be much better. And look at that. In fact, actually, go. Oh, I see what's going on. I see why there's issues. If you look at it, there's going to be issues with me hitching up to the thing as well. So, what we're going to do is we're going to winch up to this thing. And then we're going to just pull it off here this way. We're going to pull it this way so that way I can actually hitch up to the thing. There. There. There we go. Alright. So now that we're using this thing, we should be able to sneakily get through that off-road trail. Oh, there's a Pacific P12. I actually should probably move that because it's kind of blocking where I need to go. let's go over here real quick. We're just gonna move this forward just a tad. There. There we go. And then now we're gonna go ahead and change truck. We're gonna go back to the Voron. And we're gonna actually reverse this thing a little bit. Because we're gonna need to make a wide turn to make sure this thing actually makes it through. Oh, perfect. It's gonna hit the, yep, there we go. That'll do it. We're still moving though, that's good. Oh, why am I turning off to the left slightly? We'll, since we have this off-road trail available to us, and this truck does have all-wheel drive, we'll just take the off-road trail. What is it getting stuck on? Alright, low range with differential locker on. Is this seriously... Does this truck seriously weigh too much? Does this trailer weigh too much for me to get up here? There's nothing I can winch to? I think I just didn't take a wide enough turn. Let's go over this way. Yeah, I think the landing gear is... Yeah, we're gonna need to get a rescue vehicle over this way. Try that Pacific P12. That truck should be able to help. Yeah, this truck should be able to... This truck should be able to help the other one through. I'm just gonna pull it through here. There. Probably would have been a better idea for me to use this Pacific P12. Alright. Here we go. There we go. This. There we go. If anything, we'll just pull this truck all the way through. We'll pull the truck the last little distance. Oh yeah, look at that. So the truck just needed a slight little pull, but she made it. Alright. We're gonna stop engine, we're gonna change truck. Alright, Mr. Voron. Let's get this thing delivered. Yay! There we go. Alright. So now I'm going to set up our mission for the next stream. Oil rig salvage semi-trailer. This one needs saddle high in an off-road truck. So we'll probably use Pacific P12 for that one. Morrison Mining. What do we need to do here? Cargo delivery. Coiled tubing trailer. Where is that? That is going to be over in Mountain River. We gotta deliver that to the factory. Oh, here we go. That is also something we were having issues with. these consumables. Because we were having issues with that before, so that we're going to need to wait till we have a better rig for. Actually, wait. Can we actually pick up consumables from here? Actually, you know what? Before we wrap things up, we'll quickly do this. We'll quickly do this thing real quick. We'll take the twin steer. We'll grab the twin steer. We'll see if we can quickly do that, because there might actually be another path that I can take. Where's my twin steer? And then we'll leave the off-road wheels on. But I believe I might have a different route that I can use to complete this one delivery. I just want to try this real quick, because I want to see if that path that I saw on the map is actually any safer. Because if it is, that is going to be the difference between me completing that mission and me not completing it. And look at this. This thing is really good at off-roading as well. We're going to grab these consumables. Alright. Alright, we don't need drilling equipment, we need consumables. There we go. Also, guys, if you're not planning on watching NASCAR this weekend, you probably should. They are at Talladega Super Speedway this weekend. I believe the Xfinity race is either close to or just now finishing up. And then the Cup race will be tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on the main NBC network. Maybe for once, the NBC network will actually get a full race in without weather being an issue. We got to remember earlier in the season, NBC's first race, which was supposed to be at Nashville Super Speedway, they were able to get some of it in on NBC before rain hit, and then rain ended up forcing the race to be delayed and then moved over to USA Network. And then for the other NBC race, the Daytona regular season finale, that was also rained out. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Alright, I gotta do this a couple times to get it to work. There we go. I'm gonna have to try that again. Luckily, we weren't too far into it. But yeah, as I was saying, so the regular season finale on NBC at Daytona was also marred with inclement weather. There was rain. I believe they couldn't even get the race in. They couldn't even get the race started. That was how bad it was raining. That was how bad it was. That was how bad it was raining at the track. They had to move it. It was originally supposed to be Sunday night or Saturday night race in prime time on NBC. Rain ended up forcing it to Sunday, and they couldn't even put it on USA Network. They put that race on CNBC for some reason. Don't ask me why the hell NBC thought that was a good idea, but they did. Alright. So now... Alright, we're gonna try this again. If we can't get it, we'll wrap things up and then we'll try it again later. We'll try it again. Maybe I'll stream this again this week. We'll see. We'll see what we do with this this weekend. Or this week, this coming week. I'm just gonna go leave this direction and I'm gonna turn right. The problem with, I think the problem when we left last time is I just didn't get the turning angle right. We're gonna low range with differential lock. Thank goodness this truck has a 96-gallon fuel tank, otherwise we would have been burning through fuel like it's no tomorrow. Because for this truck going to burn about 5 gallons per minute, this truck is actually not that bad. Now the reason why we're trying this mission again, I tried it once before, and that trail that you saw off to the right as I was leaving, I tried going on that trail with this truck, did not end well. But when I was just looking at the map earlier, I saw a different trail, which I believe this is that other trail that I saw. Let me look. Yes, this is the other trail. So if we follow this trail, it should just be a straight shot over to the sawmill. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. If we can't get her done this way, then unfortunately we'll just have to figure out another method of coming to it. Well, it looks like this truck is not having any issues getting up this hill. Well, maybe I might be stood corrected in a second. The problem with this is just the long wheelbase of this truck. And because it can hold 4 units of cargo instead of the typical 2 or 3, depending on what vehicle you choose. See, this is what I'm talking about here, especially with the deeper mud. Oh, crap. Okay, thank God. We almost tipped over there, and that would have been a disaster. Oh. Come on, truck. Don't tip over, please. Okay. So now, how are we going to make this turn without tipping over? It's going to be extremely difficult. But I think if I do it just right, we can make it without tipping over. Like that way, for instance. See? Look at that. This trail, this part of me entering in from this way removes a lot of the annoyances that I was dealing with coming through the trail the last time. I just gotta be careful about approach angles. Like this way, for instance. So let me just go forward real quick. You see, that is... Oh, God. I do not feel comfortable with this. There. Okay, come on. Truck. I am pleading with you, do not tip over. I'm tired of trying to attempt to complete this delivery, and I just am not in the mood for this truck tipping over. I need to reverse. Actually, there. This will help. Do not tip over, truck. I swear to God. Okay, I am genuinely concerned now. I am concerned for the safety of this truck and it not tipping over. Yep, it's gonna tip. It's gonna tip. We need to win. I need like a big tree to winch onto, like that one, for instance. There we go. Oh. Okay, finally we're here. Thank God. We had a couple of scares along the way, but we completed it. All right. Yep, we had a couple of scares on that trail, but we managed to complete this delivery. All right, guys. And with that said, we're gonna wrap things up right here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I will see you all later on tonight, maybe for a trucking stream. Not entirely sure if I'm going to do a 5:30 Pacific stream, because that's in less than 2 hours. That's in less than 2 hours now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later.